Welcome to AVM 13, where we honor our past, present, and future members of the United States military in the best way that we know how, with some good old-fashioned fights. Now, Colorado, the Budweiser Event Center. Our judges are ready. Our fighters are ready. Are the fans ready? No, I said Loveland, Colorado. Are you ready? Our first fight of the night is under mixed martial arts rules, and it is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the men's featherweight division. Introducing first, making his way down the Hulk Addicts runway and fighting out of the Brandon Dodge red corner, please welcome Juan Sarrios.
All right, so first up, coming into the cage for the first time tonight is Juan the Rottweiler Sarrios. He fights out of Hybrid Nation, only 19 years old, and tonight he's honoring the U.S. Marine Corps veteran Rob Sperberg and Vetric Ortiz.
Well, welcome back in AVM 13. Time to run along with JR. And JR, there's our first combatant of the night, the Rottweiler, Sarrios.
Gonna be a great night here. We're at the Budweiser Event Center, Loveland, Colorado. Welcome back to Colorado. As you guys alluded to in the pre-fight show, after 2 years away due to the pandemic, tonight we bring you 9 MMA fights, including 1 pro, 1 title. We got 1 pro boxing bout and 2 Muay Thai fights.
I saw Juan walking into the arena. He was pumped up. He says tonight's going to be a great night. He's got a tough opponent in Connor Leonard.
Everybody on the card tonight has a tough opponent.
Absolutely.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Larry H. Miller Volkswagen of Lakewood Blue Corner, and making his way down the Hulk Addicts runway, please welcome Connor Leonard.
Into the cage, we have Connor Leonard, 1-0 at 22 years old, honoring U.S. Marine Corps Troy Leonard and U.S. Army Ryan McGee.
I tell you what's pretty cool, JR, when you're coming in here and you're 1-0 and you have Miranda, the Fear Maverick, introduce you, that's pretty cool.
And then you get to walk down the ramp to a crowd of, 3,000 people.
Absolutely.
Talk about starting your career off the right way.
Listen, we talked about it too, JR. Jeff Cisneros, CEO of Sparta Sports Entertainment, very high on Connor Leonard. We talked in the pre-show about who has come through the doors here.
And welcome back, Jeff Cisneros.
All right.
Check out the tail of the tape. I'll take Mr. Cisneros, or Sarrios, 19 years old, 5'7". Of course, he made the 145-pound limit, making his debut tonight. What a debut to be made, and he lists himself as a freestyle fighter.
Yeah, he's pretty excited about that. Leatherneck Heating and Cooling presents tail of the tape. On the other side, Connor Leonard, 22, 5'10", 145, 1-0. His one fight, very impressive. Again, this is a kid, keep an eye on. A lot of talk about him. We'll see if Juan Sarrios can do something about that.
So Leonard, a little bit of an experience advantage and pretty decided height and reach advantage.
We'll see a little getting ready still getting a little bit juiced up, taking his time. And again, looks calm, cool, and collected. Miranda talked about that, the fact that fighters, when you're that young, do you know any better to be nervous? It takes a while to get that ring savvy.
Sometimes you don't know you should be nervous.
A little bit of Vaseline so those punches slide off, but you get caught square with those 4-ounce gloves and nothing's sliding off there.
Yeah, boy, Leonard looks to be in great shape tonight. He's put in his time in the gym getting ready for this one.
Yeah, Leonard he's definitely the stronger, looks the stronger of the two. Looks don't always tell the story.
True
JR,
enough.
as you and I know, we've seen many times where it's gone the other way.
Pat him down, make sure there's no weapons.
That's the slow crawl. That's the slow crawl, we call that. And your minute in the limelight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this featherweight MMA bout is brought to you by Best Western Hotels. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Brandon Dodge red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 144.2 pounds. He is fighting in honor of U.S. Marine Corps veteran Rob Spurberg and Victor Ortiz. And he fights out of Avon, Colorado, introducing Juan the Rottweiler Sarrios. And his opponent, fighting out of the Larry H. Miller Volkswagen of Lakewood blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. He is fighting in honor of United States Marine Corps veteran Troy Leonard and U.S. Army veteran Ryan McGee. And he fights out of Greeley, Colorado, introducing Connor Leonard.
Wow, that may be a little intimidation factor there.
Mr. Leonard making his way across the cage early.
Yeah, that's called bowing up, isn't
Fighters,
it?
you've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands at all times. I expect a clean, fair fight. Touch him up if you wish.
Sarrios wearing the trunks with the print on them. Leonard wearing the solid black trunks.
Well, if introductions were anything, JR, get ready for fireworks right now.
Leonard ready to go. Make no mistake about it. All right. Here we go. AVM 13.
Oh, big overhand right and a shot for a takedown by the Rottweiler and a nice sprawl job.
Yeah, Sarrios shot deep for that, but what a beautiful sprawl by Leonard. A lot of really outstanding wrestlers in Leonard's camp at the Top Notch Sports Academy.
Yeah, Leonard is built. You can see the rip on his back. He's been putting a lot of time in the weight room. You can see there. Nice lower leg kick there by the Rottweiler. Ooh, big overhand right that did connect, and then he goes downstairs, changes levels.
And he used that overhand right to set up the shot. Very nice. He didn't just shoot in naked. Learned his lesson on the first one, so you can tell he's taking in information as the fight goes on.
Guillotine there is what he's trying to do, and that's Connor Leonard trying to hold on to that guillotine. And I don't know if he's got it tight enough, but he's got it where he's cranking on it right now and using some energy.
Nice adjustment. He had Sarrios off on the side where Sarrios was not in any danger.
Look at the armbar.
Ben got guard, but he's setting up an armbar triangle combination here. And boom, shakalaka, Sarrios.
Oh, he's got a tap.
Sarrios has to tap out, got the elbow straightened. Congratulations to Connor Leonard. Gonna go home with the victory tonight. And, you know, I'm so used to saying he's got the long drive home from Wyoming, but we're not in Wyoming anymore. We're back to Colorado. Short trip back to Greeley.
I'll tell you what, he transitioned well there, JR. There was great defense. As the shot came in, he got that guillotine in. Once the guillotine got in, the Rottweiler was able to get out of that, but then sliding into that armbar. Listen, I give a lot of credit to Juan Sarrios trying to get out of there, but you know, you break your arm this way.
Yeah, exactly. It's
As we look at the replay here, he's picking him up here to slam him down. You saw how he had it locked in. Sarrios did everything he could to loosen him up a little bit.
tried absolutely, but once Leonard was in a position to be able to extend his hips, Sarrios let the pressure off a little bit, and there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Joe Coca calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by submission via a armbar, Connor Leonard.
I'll tell you what, they were still John afterwards. The fight put nice sportsmanship as you see Sarrios congratulate his corner. Just got caught.
Finish there. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, that's just gonna keep happening. I'm a pro at this. My legs were feeling weird. I was weird back there on how I was gonna strike, so I figured it was gonna end on the ground. I do this so.
All right, jelly and heavy are two different things. I assume they felt a little bit more like jelly. You came in here, put on a heck of a performance with the submissions, timed it right. We're timing and letting him come forward, countering and acting very dominant as far as movement. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm calm. I know what Sparta wanted from me. They put me at the front to knock this out, so I apologize. But that's what's gonna happen. I'm smart. I'll armbar, I'll submit anyone too.
They've been saying you're a heck of a prospect, and you showed it tonight. Good job.
I'm the future.
Congratulations.
Well, JR, there's no lack of confidence there as the first fight goes by way of submission. Conor Leonard with the win.
Hey, if you're going to be a cage fighter, one thing you ought to have is confidence.
All right, we'll be back in a moment at AVM 13 in Loveland, Colorado.